I'm gonna do it my way. What more can I say? I'm gonna do it my way. What more can I say? Time to change in a new direction. Balance my life. Work, play, and reflection. Work, play, and reflection.
My name is Shamora Renee, and you are watching another episode of Work, Play, and Reflection, the show that challenges you to think outside the box. Now, I was talking to my sister, who's my cousin, who's more like a sister, and I asked her if she can come over and help me with a very special project. Being the considerate person that she is, she said, "Of course I come help you. What you cooking?" Now, in these economic times, I don't have the money to splurge like we usually do on seafood or something of that nature. In fact, I have very little funds to work with. But I said, I can look around the refrigerator and see what exactly I have that can make this a nice meal. And that's the activity that I'm going to show you today. Now, we both are on this health kick. We're trying to find better and healthier options when we choose food. So I said, given what I had in my refrigerator, why not go with a very simple salad with a twist? This is where the presentation comes. So today we're just going to go through and I'm going to show you how to simply make a salad that's nice to the eye, very nutritious, and allow people to add and incorporate things that they want on their own. For example, some people may like croutons, some may not. Now, I've already prepared some of the ingredients for our salad. Simple things that don't need to be washed or anything. And on this plate I have the mixed greens, two types of cheeses, which are shredded cheese and goat cheese, my favorite, croutons, and baby carrots. Now, what we're going to do is assemble the next tray. Now, I boiled some eggs. And again, all these things were already hanging around in the fridge. So we have boiled eggs. We have our organic salad, which I'm going to, as I did on the other tray, just assemble some in the center. That way we don't have to be fighting over each other to make the salad. You can pick some of the leaves from there. We have some grape tomatoes, and we'll just put them here. I find them to be very low in calories and very delicious. I love them. Also, I love pickled beets, so we're going to use pickled beets as well. Put a few. You have to be careful with beets because they're packed in juice, and the juice sometimes make a mess and can stain things that you have around. So we're just going to take out a few. You can always add more or put them back if needed. Okay. Now we're going to take the egg. You see how the colors are playing real nicely and it's coming together. And in my trusty little egg slicer, we're going to slice a few of the eggs. Just one egg. You can kind of spread it out. 2 eggs. And we'll just sit the other 2. Just in case someone wants the whole egg, you can put it in there. Sink. Also, the meat. Now, I think that if you roll the meat up with the cheese, it's just more convenient to actually dig them out the tray. In doing so, I like to use toothpicks to hold the meat in place. So I'll show you exactly what we need to do. In my refrigerator, I had ham, chicken breast, and provolone cheese. So that's going to be the meat for our salad. And you can choose to mix the two or use one of each, whichever you feel more comfortable with. But I'm going to take 2 pieces of meat because wrapping the meat on the outside works a little better. I'm also going to take 2 pieces of the cheese and position them in line with the meat. Take your meat, take your cheese, and you can add as much or as little as you like. I know that I make a lot of salads, so when I get meat sliced at the grocery store, I ask them to slice it a little thick because I find thick works better for me. And it also works better when you're rolling meat. Okay, so we're doing a roll again. Take our 3 toothpicks. Do our 2 cuts. You see how the meat holds nicely together? You put them on the tray. And there you have it. Here's our second tray. Okay. Can't help but to think something is missing. Okay, I know what it is. Maybe we need a little sweet to go with our salad. So I put these back. Let me see what I have in the refrigerator. I have grapes, apple, and pear. Why not use them? So, for the sake of space on the salad container, I'm just going to put my grapes, which were already pre-washed, on the tray. See, it provides more color and it makes it look even more appealing. And also give a few slices. That's the knife I use for the meat. Give a few slices of the pear and the apple, and I'll add them on the side with the beets. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to cutting, but safety first. So make sure your fingers are outside, are tucked in, so that way you won't cut them. So, now for the apple. And if you're one that may not like the skin on the apple, feel free to take it off. I happen to like the skin. But I'm doing relatively thin cuts of the apple. And you want to do this right before your guests arrive because, you know, apple has a tendency of turning brown and you don't want people to find the food unappealing. And if you have nuts laying around or whatever else you want to add to your salad, by all means do so. Also, I have a few different salad dressings just to give that variety and let your guests choose. Now it's time to set the food on the table and get ready for my guests to arrive. And there you have it, salad for 2. Thank you for watching another episode of Work, Play, and Reflection. Really good.
It is.